First and foremost, let us give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders who rule by that great millstone, and a salutation to the Akims out there pushing this gospel in sincerity and truth. And shalom to all the sincere and humble sisters out there as well. Shalom to the nation of Israel, and happy Sabbath. Coming out with this lesson today entitled, As Israelites, we must keep the Sabbath, right? Because that is part of the law, right? We must keep the Sabbath, right? We must remember the Sabbath day, you know. So here we get into it. Here we go to Genesis chapter 1 verse 14. And then we understand that the word here, God, in the Hebrew, it actually means gods, right? So we understand as Yahushai and the elect that created the earth, but they was commanded by the Most High, right? And it's the Most High that will receive all the honor then, right? Because it was his work, right? He was commanding, right? So the Genesis 1 verse 14, and the Most High said, Let there be lights in the firmament of the heaven to divide the day from the night, and let them be for signs, and for seasons, and for days, and years, and let them be for lights in the firmament of the heaven, to give light upon the earth. And it was so. And the Most High made two great lights, the greater light to rule the day, and the lesser light to rule the night. And he made the stars also. Right? So we see in here that these lights, right, it was to divide the day from the night, and to be for signs, for seasons, for days and years. So in other words, we use the moon, right? We use these lights to tell time, right? To tell the days and the years, right? We use these lights to tell time, right? Now some Israelites out there that say the Sabbath is Friday evening to Saturday evening, right? Friday sundown, Saturday sundown, but that is incorrect because the scriptures never say that. The scriptures say, be right, you gotta check it from these lights, because that's always tell time. Alright, so let me go to Psalm 104 verse 19. It says, He appointed the moon for seasons, the sun knoweth his going down. Right? He appointed the moon for seasons, right? For time. That's how we as Israelites, that's how we used to tell time, right? That's how the Most High appointed it, right? That's how the Most High made it for us to look at the moon and these lights and be able to tell the time of the day, right? To what day it is, right? What month it is, you know, right? It never had Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday in the scriptures, right? That is wrong, right? And them thing is that is Esau thing, right? Like Greco-Roman pagan practice, 12 months, when you go into these words are the months and the days and thing, you go back to gods, right? To fake gods and things. Like if I could try to remember, one Saturday is for Saturn, and Sunday is Sunday, like the day of the sun, so you just go back into paganism, right? And idolatry. Alright, so we're not to check the time like that. We're supposed to check the time using these lights, using the moon. Alright, because we know the word month come from moon, right? It's for time, right? At the bottom line for it. Use the moon and these lights to check time. So let me go to Exodus chapter 20 verse 8. Say, remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. Say 6 days, so like 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work. Verse 10. But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Most High thy power. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates. For in 6 days the Most High made heaven and earth, the sea, and all that in them is, and rested the seventh day. Wherefore the Most High blessed the Sabbath day and hallowed it. Right? This is the commandment here. Right? This is the command. Remember the Sabbath day and keep it holy. Right? 6 days you labor, so 6 days you do what you have to do. All your work, and the seventh is the Sabbath of the Most High, thy power. Right? These are day of the Most High. Right? Let me go to Genesis chapter 2, verse 3 quick. Saying the Most High blessed the seventh day and sanctified it, because that in it he had rested from all his work which the Most High created and made. Right? So it's showing you here. This is a day of the Most High. And when it say rest, right, don't get the impression that if they was tired or anything like that. Right? Because the Most High, he don't get tired. Likewise, Yahushai and the elect at the time, right? They don't get tired, right? So when it say rest here, it just means to cease from the work that was done, right? So it's showing you here, this is why we keep the Sabbath, because the Most High bless the seventh day, right? Let me go to Exodus 31, verse 14. Right, Exodus chapter 31, verse 14. Ye shall keep the Sabbath therefore, for it is holy unto you. Everyone that defileth it shall surely be put to death. For whosoever doeth any work therein, that soul shall be cut off from among his people. It says 6 days may work be done, but in the seventh is the Sabbath of rest, holy to the Most High. Whosoever doeth any work in the Sabbath day, he shall surely be put to death. Wherefore the children of Israel shall keep the Sabbath, to observe the Sabbath throughout their generations for a perpetual covenant. It is a sign between me and the children of Israel forever. For in 6 days the Most High made heaven and earth, and on the seventh day he rested and was refreshed. Right? This is it, yeah. If you don't keep the Sabbath, you will be put to death. Right? These Israelites, these wicked Israelites out here, them don't even keep the Sabbath. Right? Maybe some of them be saying Sunday is the Sabbath day. Some of them don't even care. Right? I remember a time I was studying. Slack, yeah, it was a Sabbath and I was relaxing because it had fallen a day I didn't have school, and I was just relaxing, and my father come and tell me, oh, why I'm not studying. So I say it's Sabbath, I just relaxing. I try, and they are the Most High. So I was, in the scriptures reading, studying, and he blasphemed. He said F the Sabbath and F the law, right? When I hear that, when I see wickedness within them, then right? He curse against the law, he curse against the Sabbath, and I come like, he curse against the Most High, right? No judgment for that, So let me keep on going. This is Ezekiel 20, verse 19. Say, I'm the Most High, your power. Walk in my statutes and keep my judgments and do them, and hallow my Sabbaths, and they shall be a sign between me and you, that ye may know that I am the Most High, your power. So we have, as Israelites, we need to keep the laws, the statutes, and the commandments. Right? We need to keep the Sabbath day. Alright, and when you keep any Sabbath day, remember it's a day unto the Most High. Right? I can't remember the scripture right now, but Basically, it was saying is a day for the Most High, it's not a day for you. Right? You is not to go and do what you want to do and play game or you know do watch movie and them kind of thing. Is that day unto the Most High, right? So in this Sabbath day, you're supposed to be resting, yes, but you're supposed to be still in that spirit, you know. You're supposed to be in that spirit, still doing the work of the Most High, whether it be studying, meditating, reading the scriptures, just be in that state still, right? So that is the lesson day. Hope it was edifying. Just keep the Sabbath day. Remember, you check the time from the moon. The Sabbath is not Friday sundown, Saturday sundown. The Sabbath is not on Sabbath is not Sunday, right? And the Sabbath, some people say I don't have to keep the Sabbath no more, but as Christ say, he didn't come to end the law but to fulfill it, right? Trying to I don't remember any scripture right now, but he say he didn't come to end the law, but he came to fulfill it, right? And anyone who break one of these least commandments shall be called least in the kingdom of heaven, right? So we are to keep the Sabbath still, right? We are to keep the laws, statutes, and commandments, right? To the best of our abilities till the end, right? Let's go to one last scripture. Let's say Matthew 10 verse 22. And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but he that endureth to the end shall be saved, right? And then I'll go to 28. It say, and fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. Right? So we have to fear the Most High. The Most High could destroy your soul and your body. Right? You fear the Most High. You keep the law, statutes, and commandments. Right? With that, I give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash, Shalom Israel. Happy Sabbath.